Welcome back. We're so happy to be joined again by Randy and Heidi Bacon, and of course, artists Teresa Fry and Linda Passeri. Linda Passeri, I'm sorry?
Passeri.
Passeri, I'm so sorry. And I've said your name before, and look at me messing it up again, Linda. I'm so sorry. CR on C Street is this Sunday from 1 to 4. So we're talking about art. We need to see some art, Randy.
Right.
Yes.
You know.
I think that's a good idea.
Okay,
Yeah.
so who wants to go first so we can show off your work?
I'll go first.
Okay, Heidi, where's your
I'm right
pieces?
behind you
I'm gonna
guys.
move out of the way, yes.
Scooch over here.
This is a textile piece. I do encaustic, I do textile, and this is a textile piece that I did pretty recently. It's textiles and sewing and paper, and you know, it's just very black and white.
What is your material, may I ask?
This is a coated wool, and this is wool. I'm a dressmaker by trade, and so these are pieces that are left over after you cut a dress.
I love it.
So
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Yes.
Love that. It's art.
that's what artists do.
Yes, absolutely.
So yeah,
That's absolutely
and that's
gorgeous.
called lifted. So.
And I feel lifted right now.
I do.
And Randy, I know this one over here is definitely yours.
Yeah.
I'm going to step over here with, there we go. Tell us about this piece in the series.
Well-
Is it part of a series?
Yeah, this time for Sea Art, I've got two installations in. One is a project I did with Empower Abilities, and it's called Adaptation. This is JT, and this whole series is portraits and stories about abilities in the midst of a challenge. And then also I've got some images that haven't been seen for a long time, and that's with the ongoing series on cancer survivors called Sweet Life. And so I've got a few of those up as well. So it's a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
It's amazing. It's gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Okay, and Teresa?
Yes.
Show us where's your
This
pieces?
is my art.
Oh, I
This
like
is
this.
my
Okay,
art
I'll move out. See, I'm always in the way. I'm moving.
This is an acrylic piece, heavily textured. For the most part, in this part of my career, I'm doing abstracts, and they are representing joy, I think, most of the time. They're very colorful, very happy.
I was going to say,
Almost.
my eyes went straight for color.
Oh, well, thank
the
you.
golds and
Thank
the
you.
blues, and yeah, it's
Can I ask an abstract question?
Sure.
When you're creating something, do you have something in mind, or do you just let it come
I
to
don't.
you?
I start with a blank canvas and I throw paint and,
And you
I
just
do
go.
this and until it develops. So
Again,
I
for
just can't.
someone that gets really intimidated by art, because when I've done the painting classes, you know,
Right.
paint by numbers even, I'm like, I can't, this doesn't look beautiful, it doesn't. So for anyone like myself that gets a little frustrated and
Sure.
intimidated, you just say, go for it and just see where
go
it takes
for
you.
it. That's your
intuition.
It will take
Yeah,
over.
it just
will
goes.
absolutely
Okay.
take over.
All right.
Sure.
The one we were looking at before too. Are these? They come together? Are they
do.
separate? Or is it part
They
of the
are.
collection?
They can be purchased separately. They do go together. If they're side by side, they will work together.
Nice.
But you know, I just several years ago I wanted to find a way to, well, really have the feeling of a 5-year-old with a new box of crayons.
I love
And
that.
I just throw it out there. And
I love
let
the
it land.
process.
Yes,
That's so
absolutely.
amazing. Okay, so I got to get to Linda as well. So Linda, what have you brought for us?
Well, I brought you a bunch of things because I just do a bunch of things. This is my work, but first I want to show you my sister's work. And this is my sister's glass studio, my sister's studio. She does glass work, and she does some more contemporary pieces that she'll have, and she'll be showing with me at Moon City Pub. And then I also do 3D work.
I love that.
And these are my Sill Sisters, and these are meant to go on the windowsill, and that's why they're called Sill Sisters, and they group up real nice and look at each other.
Oh, that's wonderful.
They're meant for some succulents or whatever you want to throw in there, you know.
Okay.
And then this is a kind of a new thing I started doing just a while back with some of my other pieces, my bigger pieces. This is a smaller piece that's just meant to go on a tabletop or a bookshelf. It's not meant to hang on the wall. And so it's a print of my work, then I hand embellish the edge and coat it.
That's gorgeous.
Brings out that bright color. As
Yeah.
you can see, I'm kind of not afraid of color.
And here's some of her art over on this side too, if we want to get this. What is your like? This is ethereal. It feels very like, you know, like fairyland. I don't know. It just makes me happy.
Well, it's Art Nouveau inspired, and I kind of mesh kind of 60s poster art with Art Nouveau, and that's kind of my thought process. And my main pieces are usually inspired by vintage Art Nouveau jewelry, and so you'll see a lot of like little jewels in some of the pieces, and iron work and that kind of thing. So. And these are small canvas prints of the originals are much larger. But
Wow, it's gorgeous. Okay, I'll try to get back. I don't want to block anything else.
This is so beautiful.
Okay, artist question then. All of you are artists. You're amazing. We love the work. Do you ever start a piece and you just stop and go, I have to start over?
Oh,
Do you ever have to start over?
Always.
Oh, no, never.
It's always perfect.
So since you're using fabrics, do
Yeah.
you then take the fabric off and
Oh,
just
yes.
completely start?
Oh,
Okay.
yes. All the stitching, you're like,
Yep.
oh, I'm just going to take this.
I
This
think,
is
I
not
think there's
working.
a process too that you go through, and it starts really well, and then somewhere in between it gets really ugly.
Right. And you're
You
like,
just have to learn to walk through that.
And it's
Yeah.
easier to
Go
start
on.
over than to sometimes when you start correcting.
Fixing,
It's just
yeah.
like, okay, just put this aside.
Aside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't feel like it's a
Correcting.
failure.
No.
You just
No,
feel like-
absolutely not. Because
And
you're
for
always
me,
learning something.
Yeah.
For me, I come back to it.
yes,
Almost.
exactly. Yeah,
I just
yeah.
think
And
it's
at
awful.
another time, maybe years later even.
Well, you
Yes.
kind of have to step away from it
Right.
to view it again with different eyes. Then I'm guessing I'm not the artist.
Sometimes it's just the next morning and you walk into the studio and you go, oh, I know exactly what it needs.
Yeah.
It's just when you look at it too long, sometimes you just need to walk away.
I'm gonna tell you, that's how I feel when I decorate my Christmas tree.
I would agree.
Very
Creative
similar.
endeavor. And a creative endeavor.
Well,
That's
we all,
the name.
we all
Yeah.
compose in different ways.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Randy, one more time the details. CR on C Street
Yep.
Sunday.
This Sunday starts at 1 p.m. It goes to 4 p.m. I'm sure we'll be hanging out longer than 4, but that's technically when it ends.
And it's
And-
free.
and-
And
free.
yeah,
And music
and music,
music,
and poetry reading.
visual art, poetry.
Love it.
Fun.
Fun.
Perfect. All right, check it
Free
out,
fun.
everyone.